Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to look at 6 top altcoins that I'm investing in right now in order to see massive potential gains moving into the future bull market, which it might not feel like it, but potentially is just around the corner. So let's see if we can pick up as many bags as possible. Obviously, nothing I say on this channel is financial advice. Always go away and do your own research before investing any of your own money. Without further ado, let's jump into today's video. So guys, the first place I'm going to come and look, if I know nothing about crypto, is CoinMarketCap. Even if I do know about crypto, CoinMarketCap is a fantastic place. Now, why I want to be in here is I want to look at all of the different cryptocurrencies because there are tons and tons. And the best part about being in the market right now is that we only have to pick the larger market cap coins to see potentially massive returns. What I want to show you right now, guys, is a Bitcoin chart. So from all-time highs, which was all the way back on the 1st of November last year, Bitcoin is currently down 73%. So in order to return to all-time highs, which inevitably will happen in the future, in my opinion, is 247% return. So for example, if I put in $100 right now and it goes back to all-time highs, then I'm going to make $247. However, because Bitcoin's got a large market cap, it doesn't move in quite such a volatile way as other altcoins. If we look at one of the others, for example, let's have a look at Engine from back to all-time highs, you're looking at 972% because it's got a much smaller market cap. But any project that's effectively a solid project with solid developers, etc., will see similar gains again once you enter back into the bull market. So you can see that while Bitcoin is a more stable investment, you can actually get far better returns from looking at some altcoins. So in terms of how I would maybe push my portfolio outside of Bitcoin, first of all, guys, Ethereum, as we can see, market cap $163 billion, which is pretty much half or just under half of Bitcoin's. So that again means that you're not likely to see such massive gains as Bitcoin when Bitcoin moves, but you still have a fantastic potential with the all-time high of Ethereum just under $5,000. You can see you're going to get a pretty much 450% return from here if it returns to all-time high. Now, if Bitcoin is digital gold, Ethereum is basically digital oil. It's a blockchain that allows for smart contracts to be built onto that blockchain. So whether that be legal documents, NFT ownership, housing ownership, and much, much more, Ethereum can do all that. It's just gone under a massive upgrade to create Ethereum 2.0, which is ensuring that the gas fees for Ethereum have absolutely plummeted, and to ensure that it's 99% or more eco-friendly than it was. As well as that, you're not getting a massive increase in the amount of Ethereum produced through gas fees, which is now meaning that it's far less inflationary than it was before, which is ultimately a good thing. You don't want to be involved in a heavily inflationary asset because it means that they're always creating new tokens, and if you're holding one token and there's more entering the market, then effectively supply and demand rules will state that it won't be able to rise to such a price by being inflationary as it would be by being a deflationary asset. Now, Ethereum is pretty much the daddy of blockchain technology, and I can't see it being toppled by the others that we're going to look at today, like Solana, Avalanche. This is a fantastic place to get started. If you want to get involved in blockchain and learn about blockchain, it's a community-run, technology-powered cryptocurrency with thousands of decentralized applications and is being used all the time by some of the world's biggest companies and banks. Now, as we run down through the list, you're going to see a number of other ones. We've got XRP here, which is very popular with a lot of people in Cardano, but I don't see them necessarily performing particularly strongly. However, Solana is one of my favorites, mainly because Solana does a lot of the things that Ethereum does, but is absolutely lightning fast. It's infinitely powerful and is only limited by the existing technology today, which, as we know, is constantly improving. Solana has the ability to create millions and millions of transactions every single second, as we see the number of transactions growing all the time, with an average cost of $0.00025 per transaction. You can see that it is extremely fast, extremely cheap, and is massively scalable. This has now started to be implemented into NFTs. It's been implemented into a ton of different projects and will probably be backing up Web3 with the development of Web3 and into the metaverse stuff as well. This is a fantastic platform. This, in my opinion, is going to be one of the top growers in this year going forward. Again, it's got to have a 7 or 8x to return back to all-time highs, making this a very solid investment in my opinion. Go away and do your own research on Solana. Everything is linked down below, guys, that I talk about today, so you can go and find out more about it. Personally, I think this is a fantastic platform. It's not so easy to implement onto a system without having a developer background or knowledge of coding, etc. But with the correct teams, etc., it can be implemented into various different platforms, and all of the benefits are then significantly better than I think they are in other blockchain technologies. Now, I want to have a varied portfolio. I don't want to just have things like blockchains, things like Bitcoin, etc., guys. I want to look at some other things out there that could really see potential for growth. Now, Polkadot is another alternative to Solana that could also be a fantastic one to look at. But coming a little bit further down the line, I want to look at a few other bits and pieces. VeChain is always something that has really attracted me. It's basically designed to implement into e-commerce systems. Now the world is pretty much running on an e-commerce environment and is all the time becoming more and more based around e-commerce rather than physical stores. VeChain is something that I can see showing absolutely huge growth. So here we can see, guys, jumping across the VeChain website, the public blockchain that derives its value from activities created by members within the ecosystem, solving real-world economic problems. There's various different things here enabling people to implement these into their existing systems. Here you can see things like VeChain, Thor wallets, etc. So this is potentially going to be enabling people to pay for various goods and services in crypto, and this is something that I see really growing in the next bull market as crypto becomes heavily implemented into everyday life, which we've not really still seen yet. It's still about 9-10x from its all-time high, and again, a fantastic opportunity is here. So I want to come down again and look for something else to kind of give me more variety in my wallet. And actually, guys, it might seem kind of a bit stupid, and I wouldn't necessarily encourage you to go and invest in things that you don't really understand. But the way the crypto market is, if you've got cryptos that have survived through this like maximum pain period, which has been the bear market, then you have a really great potential to see some incredible going forward, because all these platforms are already delivering some very good products, but they've obviously suffered a bit during the bear market. Jumping across to Engine Coin then, which again has a massive opportunity. We looked at this in the start of the video with a 9x potential here. We can jump across to Engine.io. Engine's heavily involved in NFTs and gaming and much, much more. And in my opinion, the future of crypto is heavily geared towards things like Web3, play to earn gaming, and NFTs, whether that be NFTs in their current form as pictures, profile pictures, etc. I see them being used more as elements for in-game play within a play-to-earn gaming system, and Engine props up this very nicely indeed. So I can see Engine being a fantastic thing to put into your portfolio, and this is why I've chosen Engine as one of my tokens today. Now, guys, as I've already talked about, gaming is huge, and I can see really a real-world use case for play to earn games. People obviously love playing games around the world. It's a huge industry. People obviously like earning rewards, and particularly in the developing world, we're seeing more and more uptake of play to earn gaming, which is fantastic. So Gala Gaming is the original play to earn gaming platform with some fantastic games with good gaming quality that also enable people to play and earn tokens. Gala has seen massive pumps and dumps over the time it's been around, but at the moment is sitting heavily below its all-time highs with a potential for like a 10x or even more going forward. As you can see, jumping over to Gala Gaming, you can see there's tons of different games. They have in-game purchases, and when these games take off, obviously it results in Gala basically being even more successful. It's a platform that's been around for a little bit, is already very successful and earning lots of money, and is well known within the crypto and gaming industry already. And the last token we're going to look at today, guys, thinking about the future of the internet, we're going to be moving towards more heavily a Web3 environment, which is unlike a Web2 environment in that it allows people to come in, create content, create all sorts of different things. And I think that's very exciting because it takes away the need for developers, and it means that all these creative people out there who maybe don't have the technical knowledge to implement these systems can start to create some amazing things. Now, Mana Decentraland is the original metaverse token, and it's very, very cool indeed. There's a sort of decentralized world where you can kind of go and buy pieces of land. There's gaming, there's all sorts of things that tie into these areas. And I think big brands will start to establish themselves in the metaverse, and that's going to cause a huge amount of flow of money into the space, which is why you must have some sort of a Web3 token or metaverse type token in your portfolio going into this future bull run. Again, we could potentially see highs beyond a 10x in decentralized. And if you balance your portfolio across sort of 6, 7, maybe even 10 different cryptos, I would be very surprised if one of them didn't take off and absolutely boom, and all of the rest of them will still be achieving 3, 4, 5x even going forward. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Make sure you're spreading your risk across a number of different cryptos, and also you will potentially see better rewards from doing that as well. So in summary, guys, those are 6 of my favorite altcoins going forward. Obviously, go and research them before investing your own money. Obviously, they could still potentially go towards the downside. Crypto market is very volatile, and these smaller altcoins will dump even harder than Bitcoin if Bitcoin is to take a further trip towards the downside. So be very cautious about using any money that you can't afford to lose. Go and look at these different ones. I've chosen a variety of different altcoins because they all offer something very unique and very different, and they were probably the OG within the particular area that they have established themselves. All of the ones I've talked about, guys, linked down below in the description along with coin market cap, so make sure you go and check those out. If you enjoyed today's video, then smash the thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you for doing that. And if you're new to the channel and you want to learn more about altcoins, cryptocurrency, Web3, NFTs, and much more, make sure you subscribe to be kept up to date with all the latest happening. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon in another video. Bye bye.